Welcome back to the channel. This is The Casuals. I'm Jin.
And I'm Saki.
And today's episode is, well, something new. We're as you can see on the screen, we're basically ranking fast food restaurants, I guess. And it's not going to be really exciting. It's just, us to almost like what a stoner activity would be. It's like, what do we think of for each one? And we're going to go through, I think, six first, because those are the six we personally went through to eat them. Taste. And the first six that we're gonna go through is specifically their signature burgers that we're ranking them on, right? What is the best signature burger, in what order and everything, and all that. And then the rest we'll talk about. But yeah, this is basically our thoughts for specifically the signature burger first, and then maybe we'll shift the tier list around, the restaurants around, franchises for overall, right? So I guess, we can get started right away. I guess, do you want to have any disclaimers before someone pulls up the pitchfork and, the torches?
Um, I guess what we're starting off, like you said, was the burgers, and then we'll switch it up with when we put all the rest or fast foods in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is all opinion, so don't hate us. This is just literally opinion. That's it.
All right. So one of the first, I think the very first one we went to was Burger King, right? When we started this.
Yeah, Burger King was our first out of the
Um,
six.
and we had there, I believe it was called the Whopper.
Yes, their sandwich is the Whopper.
What would you personally rank it on a scale of A through F? On the scale
Um,
that you see.
the Whopper itself, it's a classic. I'd give it a B, a solid B.
I'm pretty much in agreement with you. I guess in my opinion, right, the Whopper kind of really depends on which restaurant you go to, like which location you go to, because they do it slightly different. Sometimes because like our particular Whopper, I think had like it was really kind of weird. It had too much vegetables. Like I'm not complaining about the vegetables itself, but I felt like I was eating more of the vegetable than the actual meat. However, overall, it was still good.
Yeah, I think it was heavier on the vegetable side. Plus, it was like what, like 8 in the morning.
Yeah, we went there early in the morning because this is kind of like a side tangent we'll get back to when we do the overall rankings. We went there specifically in the morning because we wanted to try the breakfast options too.
Yeah, and they happened to sell Whoppers at 8 a.m.
Yeah, and these workers, man, they were just like, bruh, why are you ordering Whoppers at like 8 a.m.? We were just like, we got to do it for the tier list.
We got the munchies.
Yeah, essentially we got the munchies. So I think Whopper's a solid B. I don't think there's really anything particularly wrong or super good about it. It's just, pretty decent. Um, and so that's, done and over this with. The second place we went to, was it
Carl's.
Carl's Jr., right? Yeah, it was Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. Where would you rank their signature burger, which is called
Big Carl, I think.
Big Carl? Yeah, I think it was called Big Carl.
Honestly, I'd give it a B, but below Burger King.
So let's just for in this case we'll just have it like, in order, left to right ranking, if they're in the same. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much in the same. Like Carl's Jr., you can't really go wrong with it, but you can't really expect anything like amazing out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That particular one, I think it was just standard. Again, nothing stood out, but nothing was bad.
Yeah, I mean it was good, but I think when we had it, I don't know when they were closing, but it was just okay. Like, I think they have better sandwich or burgers than their signature.
Uh-huh.
Like, I personally like the bacon western cheeseburger or something.
Oh, dude, I love the bacon Western cheeseburger. That was my go-to burger for Carl's Jr.
Yeah, I personally like that better than the traditional like burger, I guess that they have. But
Yeah, their signature burger. I'm in agreement. I think their signature burger is probably the one of the weaker links in Carl's Jr. But I mean, what can you do? That's just their way of making it. So yeah, that was Carl's Jr. The third one we went to was Jack in the Box. I remember this specifically.
yep,
And Jack in the Box, oh boy, what do you rank their signature burger?
A D. It was not good.
Let me
I
tell you,
mean,
there were so many things wrong with that burger.
I think the list would be shorter if you named the things that were right with it.
Yeah, the only thing that was right, in fact, was the bread. That's it. The bun.
Yeah, it was not amazing. I
It
don't think I would personally go back for that specific burger.
it was okay, to give you, I guess, to give more fair context, right? It's not horrible, right? It's just a sad burger.
Yeah. Like, honestly, go there for the tacos more than this burger.
Yeah. Like, you would be just sad eating it. You just look at it and you're like, damn, that's sad. The only reason why it's not an F tier, right, for me personally, is because the bun is actually pretty good.
I wonder if you could just order the bun.
I think you can, yeah. You could just be like, hey, can I have the buns? I'm pretty sure they'll give it to you. They don't care, I don't think. I mean, heck, they sell the munchie meals.
Okay, I'd rather eat a munchie meal over that burger.
True.
Although the munchie meals before they got rid of them and made them like different, like new, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Because before they had specific sandwiches for munchie meals, but now it's like the normal sandwiches
Yeah.
that you can choose from. So maybe munchie meals from before.
Yeah. But yeah, Jack in the Box, never go there for burgers. You're just gonna be disappointed. Unless you're really depressed and you really want to feel it, go there then, I guess, right? Do you?
Or if there's nothing else.
Yeah, literally no other option. In fact, you could probably go to like Walmart, right? Or like, those grocery stores, buy like those like meat patties and just grab a bun and then just literally put the meat patty and salt it and pepper it, and you'll have a better burger than what Jack in the Box gave you.
Yeah, I think I agree with that, to be honest.
Yeah, you don't even need to make your own meat patty. You just buy those like pre-made patties. That thing is better than what Jack in the Box gave. But yeah. But we'll get back to Jack in the Box once we do our overall. And I think the next one we went to was Wendy's, right?
That was McDonald's.
Might have been actually McDonald's. Yeah.
It was McDonald's.
So what do you think about their Big Mac?
It was good. I think the one that we had, I think it had too much Big Mac sauce.
Yeah.
That might be controversial, but I literally was eating like lettuce, bread, and Big Mac sauce. That's all I really tasted. I would probably give it a C.
Yeah, I think.
Better than Jack, but I don't think it's on the same as Carl's Jr. or Burger King.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I used to love eating a Big Mac because, again, when back in the day, they made it differently, like very differently. And I think Big Mac back then, like 10 years ago, was really good. Like, it was genuinely a really good burger. Now it's just like any other burger. Like, they've basically lessened in quality, which is not surprising, just, how the fast food industry works. So I'm kind of in the same agreement. The one we particularly had was kind of like a C. It could have been any numerous, like, factors. Employee there just had an off day, or it was really late at night, because we went there at around, like, what, 8? 10?
It was after you got back from work.
Oh, I think it was like
7,
8. Yeah, 7,
7:30 to 8.
Yeah. So it could have been that, like, most, fast food workers are checked out by that time. I don't blame them. They're tired.
They probably checked out when they get in.
Yeah. And plus, that particular McDonald's is kind of very busy because it's kind of near a freeway, and a lot of people stop by there.
True.
So
It's near like 3 freeways, actually.
yeah, so like I wouldn't be surprised if they were just tired and they like messed up the order, but unfortunately in this case where we have to judge it by that alone, for its signature burger we have to give it a C. Unfortunately, right? It could be a B potentially, but for us it's a C.
I think even overall, I'd still just keep it at a C. I think I like Carl's and Burger King more.
Maybe because the big
Burger-wise.
Yeah, maybe because the Big Mac sauce is just too overpowering, and then like compared to like closer to Burger King's and Carl's Jr., there's a slightly different, but like not. It's still like the standard burger.
Yeah, I think honestly, I like the Quarter Pounders better than the Big Mac.
Yeah, I can see that. And then for now, the last one we'll talk about the 6th one, but for now the 5th one and the last one is Wendy's. Where would you rank their signature burger, which is the Baconator.
This is gonna be controversial. I'd give it a C.
Oh, interesting.
I I don't know, the one we had, I just did not like it.
Honestly, for me, it's a B, but I can agree with you it being C because I think it was a little bit too dry.
It was very dry. There was like not much sauce. I don't know if they put sauce on it. Um, it was like the meat to bread ratio was off. Plus, there was no cheese or vegetables. So it was
Yeah.
literally just like what, two patties and like a bunch of bacon on a bun.
Yeah.
I
I
think it was
think
just a little bit dry.
I think in this case, yeah, it just didn't help that there was no other vegetable. Also, just there was no sauce, which like sauce actually helps a lot in terms of like consuming like sandwiches. Sauce usually provides like more fat, that kind of liquid like coatage in your mouth, which makes overall eating a burger feel nicer, right?
Hmm.
But without the sauce and without the vegetable, you're kind of eating like a dry piece of crumbly meat in a sense. It wasn't crumbly. Like we may say we're saying it's dry, right? But we're not like to the point where it's like literally like crumbling into dust dry. It's like it's drier than what you would want from a burger.
Think of dry meaning like overcooked.
Yeah, close to
No,
overcooked.
it's just like well done, so it's a little more like tougher, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of dry.
Um yeah, I agree. As much as, Wendy's does have good burgers, mind you. The Baconator in particular, the one we went to, just was, unfortunate. It's the same case as McDonald's, maybe. Maybe they just had an off day. We went there kind of more in the morning, right?
No, we went there for lunch.
Oh, yeah, it was for lunch, yeah. But yeah, that's Wendy's. I mean, sorry, Wendy's, you're touted as the best burger maker, but fortunately, you're on the Burger Kings and Carl's Jr.
At least that specific location.
Yeah, at that specific location and specifically for the signature burgers, right? Because again, this is all based off of signature burgers, not anything else. We're not factoring any other experience, just the burger itself. Now, here's the kicker. This one came in as a surprise because we're about to rank Del Taco's burger.
Yeah. So Del Taco came in out of left field. I just remembered because we were trying to figure out the fast food burger places. I'm like, Del Taco's got a burger. Maybe we just throw that in there for funsies.
Mm-hmm.
And so you were like, yeah, okay. So we tried it. And honestly, I gave it an A.
I do too.
Out of left field, Del Taco coming in for the win.
So you have to understand, right? Del Taco does not necessarily have a signature burger. I mean, they do technically have a quote unquote signature burger, but they only have like two burger options. One is just basically the normal, and one is basically the double, right? I think that's
Yep.
it. There's no other really special burger, so there's no technically signature burger, but they have a burger that is definitely theirs. And you wouldn't expect them to make burgers in the first place. And so when you mentioned Del Taco had like decent burger, I was like, all right, I'm down to try. I was honestly skeptical. I thought it was going to be in the likes of like C tier, right? But when I ate it, I was like, what the? And to be very clear, right? It's not like blow your mind type burger. It's not like, oh my god, this is super amazing burger. It's just a good burger. And it's just surprising because out of all places, it comes from Del Taco.
Yeah, that's like Del Taco serving the cheeseburger is like Jack in the Box selling teriyaki chicken. It's just weird, but it's good.
Yeah. And the reason why I speculated this, and I don't know if you're still in agreement with this, the reason why I thought it was good was because, they did the burger well. Mind you, the actual patty, they did well. They also got pretty good sauce, like some decent, like, sauce. I think it's just like regular ketchup or something like that. Or something. But the vegetables, specifically the cabbage, I think it's cabbage. It's all like chopped up. It's like iceberg lettuce or something like that. Not cabbage, lettuce, right? You were right. Lettuce. It's super chopped up and finely thin, right? So that works in favor of burgers, right? Because I think every other burger place we had, it's just like kind of like a giant piece of lettuce in each of them.
McDonald's is shredded. I think Burger King Carl's is just like big, like slices. I don't remember Jack. I try to forget, but
I think Jack was a big one, like a big,
oh, okay. Then yeah,
yeah,
well, I think McDonald's was the only one that did like shredded lettuce.
yeah. But Del Taco, I think it was because specifically they're a taco place. They have to have different types of vegetables, and that works in favor for making good burgers because they have to focus on good vegetables for their tacos, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, Burger King did have shredded lettuce.
Was it Burger King?
Yeah. You want to know how I remember?
How?
Remember about a while, like years ago, the worker,
Oh,
Burger
oh,
King.
oh,
That
oh, bin in the foot in the bin, whatever.
Yep, Burger King foot lettuce. It was shredded lettuce.
Right. uh, but yeah, like for some reason Del Taco just stood out for like their that shredded. Like it felt like it was good. Like I don't know, maybe it was just that day, particular day that I had it, but it was good, right?
Yeah, honestly, just because you, like you said, they have to keep fresh stock of like lettuce, tomatoes, and stuff for their burritos or tacos and other food items, that it just worked in favor for putting it on their burger.
Yeah. So out of nowhere again, Del Taco takes the A tier spot, and it's alone. It is on its throne,
Yeah, weirdly and surprisingly, yeah, Del Tacos was kind of took the edge over even the regular burger places.
Yeah. So yeah, if you ever go to a Del Taco, give it a try. I think it's called like the double something.
Double Del cheeseburger.
Yeah, double Del cheeseburger. Give it a
That was
try. Highly recommend. So yeah, that was our basically kind of like a small, short ranking of, you know, the signature burgers. Mind you, again, this is not overall. And before you murder us, we acknowledge that it's kind of freaking weird that we ranked Del Taco this high. We didn't expect that either. And I'm sure someone else can reasonably point out that why on earth are you putting Del Taco so high, right? Again, this is just the circumstances that we ate these burgers in. It could be different any other day, who knows? And we're not gonna keep on going back to do quality testing. There's no way we're not gonna spend that much money. Um, so yeah, that's that. So we'll be getting into the next segment, which is ranking overall, right? And this one's gonna be a little bit quicker. I feel like we can kind of because there's a lot. I don't think we have enough time to literally go through every single one. So some of them will be fast, some of them will be slow, a little bit more in depth. But yeah. So I guess we could just start off with these six, right? For overall, right? Overall, what do we think of them personally? We can't try every menu, and this is just going to speak to our own experience, and we'll just have to discuss, whether or not we agree on the overall ranking. So Jack in the Box, where would you rate it?
Currently or just like, because currently I'd rate it low, but if we go like maybe even last year, 2 years ago, it'd probably be higher.
I would say within the year to make it
Would
fair.
that- So let's say like from 2023.
Yeah, 2023, the year of 2023. We'll just count at that.
Okay, I still stand. It's at like a D.
D. Oof.
If it was a little further back when they had the good munchie meals and stuff, it'd go higher. But
I'm I'm kind of in the agreement. If it was like the actual munchie meals that I had before, I think I would put it up to C or low B. But I think because they got rid of it, it's kind of in jeopardy, which is
yeah,
a D. Yeah, and I don't think I haven't really tried any of their weird stuff, which is like boba and teriyaki chicken. Never really had them, so I can't really comment on that. What about Carl's Jr.?
Carl's, I'd probably give a solid C, like a high C.
Yeah, I am honestly agreeing. So Carl's Jr. is that kind of burger place where you're like, you know what you're getting, you're gonna get it.
Honestly, their chicken nugget stars kind of slap.
I think I do remember that. And their burritos, if they are partnered with that green thing, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, green burrito.
Yeah, it's pretty good, to be honest.
I've never had that, so I'm just speaking off of the burgers and chicken.
Yeah, overall, I can agree. High C, if not low B, too. Um, what about McDonald's?
Mm, this one's this one's a toss up.
I guess. Uh-huh.
probably go to McDonald's over Carl's, so maybe above Carl's, but still a C.
See, I think for me, I'm kind of in that same lingo of like high, low B, high C. The only reason why is because I do enjoy some of the stuff that McDonald's has, like, particularly like their ice cream and drinks. Um,
Ice cream's working.
yeah, if it is working for me personally, I've never had an ice cream machine go broke on me, so
You know
I
what's
guess.
funny? It's not even broken.
Oh,
It it has an 8 hour like cleaning process,
oh,
and people don't understand that, so they just tell everyone it's broken, even though it's like trying to sanitize and clean itself. It just takes forever.
yeah. For me, I've never really had an issue getting the ice cream, so. And then like I think some of their other burgers are good, like their off burgers, like non-signature burgers. But other than that, like, I'm kind of about it. Nothing really good. Like I don't really care about their chicken nuggets.
I
Um,
think the nuggies slap.
I think this is because overall, just I'm kind of not necessarily tired, but like it's just like I've had my fair share of chicken nuggets type thing.
Hmm.
So it's like it's not that I hate it, dislike it, or anything, nor do I think it's overrated. I think it's good. It's just like I've eaten so much in my childhood. It's just like, you know.
Yeah, I literally only go to McDonald's now for the nuggies and fries. That's my order: is nuggies, fries, and sometimes a drink if
I
I'm on the road.
I do have to say the Grimace shake was actually pretty good.
I did not get a chance to have that, so
It was actually pleasant. It wasn't that bad.
it didn't
Um,
kill you, so that's good.
yeah, I'm still here alive and kicking, or else you're speaking to my ghost. Who knows? Um, but yeah, I think this is a fair statement. What about Burger King?
I put it below Carl's.
Really?
I think so. Just the Whopper's good, but if you get any other sandwich besides the Whopper,
Uh huh.
it's like half the size. Maybe it's like a third. All their other sandwiches are like significantly smaller if it's not the Whopper.
Yeah. But what about the breakfast menu? I feel like the breakfast stuff is really good.
Mm, that's right, huh?
Would you put it at least higher than Carl's in that case then?
I would, because I totally forgot about the breakfast.
I would say overall, Burger King is higher than Carl's just because the breakfast menu is really good.
Although Carl's, is it Carl's? They have a breakfast burger. That's pretty good though.
True. I guess for now we'll just put it as this then. Just leave it as like say let's say they're equal.
Yeah,
Um
yeah, I'm okay with that.
yeah, Wendy's, I think personally I'm going to say this out of left field too. I think it's honestly a C. Um
Really?
because specifically because the only thing that's really impressive from them was for me personally was one their shakes and two their the Dave's burger. Actually really did like their Dave's burger, but other than that, it's just like the chili cheese fries is decent, but like
Dude, I honestly would have to give it a low D
really
personally. I
personally.
only, out of like the few times I have eaten there, I literally would only go back for the Frosties
True.
and the fries. Frosties and fries. Burgers, eh. Chicken nuggets were kind of spongy, so
Ooh,
I didn't care for that. Chili, it had beans, so I'll text anywhere in like southern states like Texas would probably shoot you for calling it chili. I don't know. It was just the chili cheese fries. I did not think very good. Just the Frosties and fries. The regular
yeah.
fries.
So yeah, maybe we'll be able to change our mind if we try the breakfast items. I don't know. But at this point, we're past that. Pitchforks. Get your pitchforks out. We're ready. Del Taco. Where would you put it?
Honestly, I've no, never mind. That's a lie. I was about to lie. I was gonna say I've only had their burger, but I did have one burrito, which was pretty good. I
For
put
me,
it at above McDonald's in a C tier.
it's honestly kind of a B. It's closer to a B to me than a C, just because one, the burger's really good, but two, I've had some of the other stuff, and it's actually pretty decent. Like it's not, especially when you get the add-ons for $1. It's a
See,
nice
I've
little
only
thing.
had one other thing. It was a
Ah,
steak
I
shirt.
see. For me personally, it'd be in a B, like low B.
I'm okay with It was still good. It's just I've only had like two of the items on their whole menu, so
Yeah, yeah. I would say overall for the price you get though, I think it's good. Like be wise.
Yeah.
Um, all American food. I've never had it.
I have when I was a kid, but I don't know if it's fair to rank it because I don't remember it.
Then we'll just put never had as that.
Okay.
Arby's. I've personally never had it, but I can since our tastes are pretty similar. I think I can go with what you say. What do you think about Arby's?
I ate it once, never went back. I'd put it in F. The only
Baja.
thing that's good there,
Uh-huh.
curly fries. That's
Was
it.
it the unlimited curly fries that they have?
I don't even know if it was unlimited at that time, but it was a long time ago, and I only remember liking the curly fries.
Ooh. What about Baja Fresh? I've never had that before.
Never had.
Blimpie?
Nope.
Yeah. I don't know what Bojangles. I've heard of it, but never had it.
Never had it.
Boston Market?
Never had it. Heard it was. I heard if you go to like buy like, because I think one of my brother's friends'
Mm-hmm.
moms bought like their Thanksgiving like feast stuff, and apparently it was like really bad. So
Hmm.
but I've never had it personally.
Raising Cane's. For me, I'm gonna say it's a D tier.
I I would say low C to high D. The only thing saving them really is their sauce.
That's exactly why. I feel like everything
But
literally hinges on their sauce.
otherwise, it's just plain fries, a piece of buttered toast that's grilled. I don't eat coleslaw, so I don't know what their coleslaw's like. And then it's just plain chicken.
Yeah,
It's literally just
nothing's
sauce.
amazing about there's nothing amazing about their chicken tenders. It's literally just all about their sauce.
Yep.
I'm sure all the stoners would want to kill me at this point, but you know, that's my that's what I think though. Checkers, never had for
Never
me.
heard of it.
Chick-fil-A,
Okay. It might be controversial, but I think Chick-fil-A slaps. I give it an A.
an A. I think the few times I had Chick-fil-A, from what I remember, they were all really good, so I can agree with that. And this is not to speak about their business practices, and what they do on their own time. This is strictly speaking about the food, and I'm gonna say it's an A. Chipotle.
I've had like twice and I didn't like it, so I'd give it an F.
I honestly don't really care about the concept of Chick-fil-A either. I've had it like twice, too. It's like whatever. Church's Chicken.
Um,
I would say it's either B or high C, in my opinion.
I was gonna put it in C.
Yeah, I think we'll put it at C. What do you want to put it? In front of McDonald's or before McDonald's or what?
Um, yeah, I put it before McDonald's. So like, no, like yeah, in front of it. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I would just say because the chicken, it's good. It's brined, so it's salty. It's really crispy, but my family really likes it, so we ate it so much. I'm kind of
Ah,
sick of it right now.
yeah,
But it's good chicken. It's really good chicken. I'm just tired of it.
yeah. What about Cookout? I've never had them. I don't even know what this is.
Me either.
Denny's. I think it's a solid C.
Yeah, solid C. I
You're
go
gonna,
for-
because Denny's is like this. You go there, you know exactly what you're expecting, and they'll give it to you consistently.
The only thing. Oh, we're just speaking strictly food, right?
Uh huh.
Okay, then yeah, I would say C. I was gonna put in some other pointers, but it doesn't matter if we're just talking about food.
Yeah, because like again, Denny's is very consistent. They're not super. They're not terrible. They're just food, you know, and you're gonna get exactly what you get,
Yep, you go for the $4 unlimited pancakes.
and you're gonna get exactly that consistently. Better than IHOP, I would say.
For pancakes, I would say so, yeah.
Domino's Pizza.
Ooh, I'd say a low C.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
I like the pizza. The thing that I think will be better than other pizzas is their crust is like a, I don't know, it's like buttered or there's like a
Mhm.
garlic something on it.
Yeah.
Garlic, yeah. I like that. That's the only reason why.
Dairy Queen.
We're just talking about the ice cream or the fact that they actually do food.
Last time I had a Dairy Queen was on the ice cream, so I can only base it off the ice cream. I don't know what the heck you had, but it must have sounded like a monstrosity.
I never had their food, but I know they started selling like food, like hot dogs
Mhm.
and chicken strips and stuff. But if we're doing ice cream, honestly, at least a B.
Yeah, because again, if it's for ice cream, that's what they're known for. Um, oh, I don't know about the chicken or hot dogs or anything. Have you heard stuff about it?
I've never really personally heard anything like good or bad about it.
Okay, so
I
I
don't
think
think
it's
they
fair to
sell
give it a
much.
C. Because their ice cream is good. You're getting exactly what you expect too, right? And if no one's really complaining about the hot dogs or whatever the chickens, then surely it must just be okay, right?
Yeah,
So I think it's fair to give it a B. El Pollo Loco.
I'd give it a B in between Del Taco and Dairy Queen.
I agree. Because El Pollo Loco is kind of in a weird place because they give you like kind of like pieces of chicken and everything, grilled meat, right? And then all these other little stuff. So you're getting kind of like a more quote unquote balanced meal. I don't know how it is nowadays with their stuff, but back then it used to be really good value. Nowadays I heard it's kind of expensive. I don't know.
If you get the coupons in the mail, it's a good value.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, and they always give out coupons from what I remember.
Yep.
So yeah, solid B I would say, right?
Yep.
Firehouse, never had it.
I've never had it. Heard of it, never had it.
Five Guys,
Never had it.
never had it, but I would honestly put it at F tier for their outrageous prices, to be honest. IHOP, I think it's F tier.
Either like low D or high, or like I'd go IHOP over Arby's, honestly.
Yeah, the problem with IHOP is that they're so inconsistent.
Then they tried to rebrand and do IHOB.
Oh yeah,
Like,
oh
with the
no,
burgers, not
yeah,
like,
no.
like the breakfast people.
In-N-Out. Honestly, okay, I know your gripes about In-N-Out. For me personally, I would put it at a B because you're getting exactly what you get for the price that you're getting, right?
I would say low B.
Yeah, I think like
Low
right
B
here is
or-
fair.
Low B or C, yeah.
Because again, Burger King is like the king of burgers when it comes to good pricing for burgers, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like it's gonna be super amazing. And I always tell people like, for some reason, there's a lot of people obsessed with In-N-Out. I get it; it's decent burger for a good price. It's not that amazing. Let's be honest.
It's really not.
But I do have to admit, for the burger that you're getting for that price, dude, it's amazing value. Amazing. No one else comes close.
It's gone up a couple bucks now, so.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Jersey Mike's. I would put it a solid B, a high B, or
I'd give, honestly, for at least sandwiches, I'd give it an A.
yeah. I think that's what they're, high B, low A for me. Jimmy John's never had. What about you?
Never had Jimmy John's.
Jollibee. I know you have
Yeah.
some weird experiences with this. I've never had it.
I would give it an F.
I heard Jollibee's in the Philippines is really good, but here it's
Greasy chicken. They randomly give you a side of gravy if you buy a bucket of chicken for some reason,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't go back.
KFC.
Honestly, kind of slaps. I'd give it a B.
I would say a little bit higher than In-N-Out. I think.
Oh, I'd go KFC over In-N-Out.
Yeah. I think they're interesting. Like the $5 little meal is pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, their little meal deals are
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Little Caesars. I honestly think it's A tier for its price, but in terms of flavor, I don't know.
It's actually gone up in price. It's no longer $5.
Well then, where would we put it now?
High C, low B.
Here or
Actually no, because Domino's is on that tier. I'd put it below Domino's.
oh, so high D.
I guess high D or
yeah,
right
let's-
there.
Long John Silver. I've never had it.
Heard of it, never had.
Moe's. I've never had it.
Never had.
Noodle Company, and I've never had that either.
Nope.
Panda Express. Honestly, for me, B. Solid B.
Really? I'd give it a low C, high D.
Really?
I
For me,
do
the
not
reason
like
why is because I never really like. I'm not like a connoisseur in terms of like fast food Chinese stuff. So to me, it was always just. I guess C is not bad, right? It's just average, right?
Yeah, it's expensive. Two, you don't really get that much for what you're paying.
Uh-huh.
So I would give it a lower thing. There's another fast food place that's not on here because there's like one of them, but I think it's way better.
Gotcha. Oh, is it the one that we went to before?
Yeah, they literally have to tape the box closed.
Oh
That's-
yeah. But that's like a family-owned thing,
Yeah, but it's just way better than Panda.
Yeah, I mean, if you could find those, then they're definitely better. But in terms of franchising, it's
It's
it's just okay.
franchising. It's solid. It's okay.
Panera,
I
I've
would never personally choose it.
yeah, Panera I never had. What about you?
I have like once or twice. Nothing special to me.
Should we just count it as never had then?
Yeah, don't mind that. I was gonna put in like D or F anyway.
Papa John's. Honestly, I don't remember anything from Papa John's. There was nothing memorable about that place for me.
I think I'd put it right above Domino's.
Fair enough.
They do stuffed crust and they give you the garlic dipping sauce.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, the garlic dipping sauce I do remember now. But yeah, I guess I mean that's really it. PDQ I've never had a
Nope, never even heard of it.
Penn Station. You definitely never had because that's in the East Coast.
Yep, never heard of it.
Pizza Hut
Low C, high D.
above Papa John's or below Papa John's and Domino's.
Below Domino's, above Little Caesars.
Popeyes for me, they're just C. There's nothing really that special for me about them.
Popeyes. I've had it like a dozen times. I've never been impressed by it.
I think it's just standard. You know what I mean?
would say
I would say it's average in the C.
I'd say low C. Very low C. Like I'd rather eat Churches even though I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Then we'll just put it here for now. Portillo's.
Yeah. Ooh,
This is
Portillo's.
kind of hard because Portillo's is really, really diversified.
Yeah, but I love Portillo's.
I would put it at a high B.
I would put it at a low A.
Fair enough. I do like their meat pies.
They have meat pies?
Oh wait. Oh wait. No. I'm thinking of Portos.
Oh, I was like, what?
No, I remember Portillo's. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Cake shake with I forget what I got last time. It was like a burger. You got a portobello mushroom sandwich.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, they slap.
Yeah. So yeah, A. Potbelly. I never had it.
Never heard of it.
Taco Cabana. Never had it.
Nope.
I don't even know what the heck this is.
Me either.
Quiznos. There's still Quiznos?
I've never had it.
I've never had it either. Roy Jones, never had it before. What about you?
Nope.
I remember seeing this one, Esbarro, but I never had it.
Ooh, that's. I've had it, but since you've never had it, I guess we can do it. I would say, it's okay. Like pizza, very expensive
Uh-huh.
for like a slice, so
Yeah.
it'd be low anyway.
Never had this.
Nope.
Whatever it's called. Shake Shack, I would say never had it, and I don't think we'll ever try it just because how outrageously expensive it is, like Five Guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Never had Sheets.
Nope.
Definitely never had Skyline Chili.
Nope.
Sonic, I've never had, but I think you
Never
might
had.
have, right?
Nope.
Oh, you haven't. Steak and Shake, never had it.
Nope.
Subway,
Oof.
D tier for me currently.
I was gonna say D.
Yeah, and like, it used to be good back then, 10 years ago. Not anymore. Swen's,
Never heard. Never had.
Taco Bell.
Ooh. Where would you rate it? I want to know where you'd rate it.
Honestly, if I had to be perfectly honest from my most recent memory, just a C, because for me, Taco Bell in particular, I never went out of my way to go to Taco Bell's, but when I had it, it was just, decent. I'm not, like, complaining or anything. I just eat them like, yay, food, right? And I do know I missed out on it. Like, the Crunchwrap Supreme I've had, but it's like, Crunchwrap Supreme is just like, for me, it's just like, whatever. Like, I like it, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, Crunchwrap Supreme.
How dare you? That's like my favorite item.
Well, I'm not insulting. I'm just saying, like, for me personally, it's
know.
just like, it's good, but it's not like something I find super amazing,
I would give it.
I could put it at a B.
Okay, how about above Del Taco?
I would
'Cause
say
I'd
that's
put
fair
Taco
enough.
Bell over all those other places in B tier.
I'd say that's fair enough. I don't know what the heck this is.
I don't either.
Waffle House. I've never had it. I heard the mystical stories about it, though.
Never had it.
Wawa. Never heard of it.
Nope.
Whataburger. I've heard of it. Never had it.
Same.
White Castle. Heard of it. Never had it.
Do you count the frozen ones?
I guess since it's directly franchised by them.
I would. Let's just put never had since we've never had like a fresh one.
Yeah. Wiener Schnitzel. I've never had it, I think, from what I remember, but I've heard decent stuff about it.
I'd say below Cane's, in between Wendy's.
Yeah, fair enough.
Tier.
Wings. Never had it. Wingstop?
Ooh, that place kind of slaps. I'd give it at least a B.
I'll put it at a low B because I don't think I've ever had it in recent memory. I might have had it once if I'm trying to remember, but I don't personally have. I don't think we've had Zaxby before.
No, that's not on our area.
All right, so this is the finalized tier list.
Oh, at least 50% of it we've never had.
I would say Portillo is actually pretty high for like their diversity. Do we want to put it above Chick-fil-A or do we want to leave it as it?
I'd put it, how about in between?
In between. Yeah, that's fair enough. So somehow, out of all things, Chick-fil-A comes out on top.
It's, I don't know, man. It's pretty good. It's pricey, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I can agree. So yeah, this is the overall tier list. Wow, a lot of time has passed. But yeah, we haven't tried a bunch of these. I don't think we ever will. I've been trying to, funny enough, with Skylight Chin Lake, I've been trying to get their freaking canned version, but I haven't been able to find it. Apparently, I need to look in Ralph's, because Ralph's is owned by Kroger, which is a Cincinnati or Ohio-based company.
Oh, maybe we gotta go to Ralph's. We keep looking in the wrong places. Then.
Yeah, I keep looking at like freaking Walmart or something, or Stater Brothers.
Yeah.
I can agree with most of these stuff. Yeah, pretty much I can agree. No real complaints. What about you?
Nah, I think I'd pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I think overall it's pretty good. Whoever sees this tier list and wants to kill us, I guess your opinions are validated because, you know, this is our opinion. So yeah, this is our, you know, tier list that we did for fun. Hopefully we don't die. We don't end up mysteriously dead in an alleyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's really much else to say. We pretty much gave our opinion for each of it. I think it's pretty funny how they scribbled out his face because of the allegations. Or I don't think they're allegations anymore. I think they're confirmed.
I think they were confirmed, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fucking hilarious, to be honest. So yeah, that's our tier list, I guess. And mind you, right, this isn't saying C is bad. C is just standard average good, right?
Yep.
So nothing wrong with them in like really. It's just they're just less of a choice than compared to B or A.
Right.
D is like we don't. If we really had to, we would eat it. But like, F, it's like we would kind of avoid.
Yeah.
Except for Chipotle. I think I think Chipotle is actually fair enough to be D.
Oh no, I've had it like 4 times. I just don't like it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think I could agree with this. So yeah. So I'm gonna end the episode here. So I'm Jin.
And I'm Zaki.
And this is the Casuals, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.